Hey everybody, in this video about Linux fundamentals, we're going to talk about the command nmap. So let's get started. So nmap is a network mapper. It's good to know. It's not installed by default here, so let's find out what provides it. What provides nmap? All right, so it looks like it's nmap. That makes sense. Let's do a sudo dnf install nmap. All right, and say yes to that. And I'll pause the recording while that installs. Okay, the installation has finished. Let's now take a look at nmap. It's going to give us a bunch of information when we just type nmap. So there's all kinds of different commands here and host discovery, scan techniques, port specifications. All right, and some examples here. So that's nice. Let's do this. Let's just type nmap, and I'm going to type 10.10.200.75. That's my vCenter server. Let's see what we get when we just type nmap. Okay, so it's showing me that 22 is open, 80 is open, 88, 389, 443, 636. So 389, 636, that's LDAP. Secure, one's secure, one's not. 443 HTTPS, 514. Not sure what that is. It says it's shell. 902, 2020, 6502. These are closed. And 8084. So it's interesting. We didn't see 5480, but let's see if we do get that, if I specify that as a port, because with vCenter, 5480 is the setup port. So it is saying it's open. So this only scans the certain ports. It doesn't do a 1 to 65, 535. It'll only do the top number of ports. Okay, so we can also, with nmap, scan multiples. So we can do 192, I'm sorry, 10.10.200.0/24. So I can do this whole subnet and just hit enter, and it's going to go through. And this could take a bit of time because it's going to scan the whole subnet looking for hosts. We could exclude hosts. There's ways to do that. Let's go here and do SSH chrisr at 10.10.200.90. And there we're connected. Okay, so it's actually done over there. Let's take a look at what our results are. So here's where we ran it, right? No, that's not. That's only for 5480. Here, where is it? Here it is. Here's where we ran it, right here. So if we scroll down, we can see it found 200.1, which is I believe that's the firewall. So it found telnet open on there. So I mean, that it's not great. Telnet shouldn't be open. So 10.10.200.10, that's this box right here. And 10.10.200.50 is an ESXi box, another ESXi box, and that's the vCenter, which we already saw, and 90 that is this server. And you can see 9090, which is the cockpit service, is right here. It shows up as a open port. So this is good for finding out what's on your network, discovering what's going on, and taking a look at it. Now let's see what else we could do. So let's run nmap -a, and we're going to run. This will try to find operating system, all the different stuff on here. This is the aggressive flag. So let's look for 10.10.100.75. Let's use that one again. I don't have a Windows box on this subnet, but 10.10, yeah, 200. I know that's up because we already saw it. 200, I typed in the wrong IP. Okay. So we're going to let that run, and it's going to try to give us as much information as it can on that system. So while that's running, we can also do a lot of other scans of the subnets and find out what's open, what ports are open. You could also do all ports if there's a really interesting one. That takes a while though. That's why you wouldn't do every port, because it does go kind of slow. That's why you wouldn't necessarily do that. But if you're just looking, so you want to find all the services, anything that's on your network that's running 80, insecure HTTP, you could do that. Just scan it, just scan port 80, everything, and find it. All right, so see, you can tell this is taking a long time. So let's look at the manual over here. We're logged in. So man nmap, and I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. And let's look for what the -a is doing here. Let's see. So there's -a. So it enables OS detection, version detection, script scanning, and trace route. So doing quite a few things for this one. And it looks like you can run scanme.nmap.org. You can run against that if you'd want to. So Nmap's pretty powerful. I know with Nmap there's also, and let me look this up actually. Open up Firefox. Nmap NSE. So it's the Nmap scripting engine. And there's some good stuff out there on how to use this scripting engine and create scripts that you can run against Nmap script, not intrusive. And let's see if there's something out there. So I know in the past I've used Nmap scripting engine to find vulnerabilities. You can use it for that. It certainly works. Red Hat, here's a Red Hat article on Nmap scripting engine. Let's take a look at that real quick. So that's interesting. That's an interesting one. You can run a DHCP discover to see what sends an offer and and you can use this script to find rogue DHCP servers. So it's a powerful system. It's really, really a good system. I like it. NMAP. Okay, so now you can see that this scanned. It took 178 seconds. So, it took quite a bit of time. Um, so if you were running this against a bunch of different systems, you could set this up and just walk away and run it for hours. So it gives a lot of information. So it tells you everything that's open, right? That we did. Let's see if it says, so I don't have enough to go back here. So enough buffer. I should have increased that, apparently. But here's what it ran. Oh, wait, here's where it started. NMAP-A. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So you can see it's running OpenSSH 7.8. Man, you can see all the ports. You can see its responses to probes, to requests, what happened. And let's see, does this tell us, can we figure out this is vSphere? I mean, we can see the name here, but let's see. Yeah, vSphere.local. So yeah, you can look in here, figure out what is this server? What is this thing doing? If you want to identify it. And a bunch of fingerprints here for the server. So that's just really a start to using NMAP. You can get much deeper into it, and I think I might do another video later to go into more of how it's used and get a little bit better scanning, maybe scan one of these other subnets that have some Windows devices on it. But thank you for watching.